Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Factorio with Lone Debater 7, and today we're going to keep on pushing and getting things kind of set up. So I'm just going to grab a couple more long inserters so we can at least set up our fast inserter production a little bit. I do need to expand the iron ore. I went ahead and added in another 10 furnaces, I think, so starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so 10. So I doubled up the iron production, so now we'll have 20 furnaces once everything's said and done. I do need to expand our power, though, or not our power, our iron ore production in order to fuel those, so that just cut power to everything, which isn't optimal, but that's okay, not a big deal. So there's that. I guess we will connect it down on this end so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, cool. So there's another 4 drills for iron. I'm thinking that'll be enough. 10 drills to power everything. Hopefully, I don't know. But we definitely were low on iron, especially for what we're trying to build here, so not a big deal. I am kind of like ghost trying to grab these inserters as fast as possible because basically what's happening at this point is they're automatically being put in either in this chest or the other inserters, and it means that I can't do what I need. So yeah, kind of sucks, but that's all right. I guess I could, you know, like I did put down an insert or assembler up here to build some power poles, so let's just switch this over to inserters real quick so I can build the ones that I need. Sure, just make a few of them. We are starting to build fast inserters, so we will kind of start implementing those a little bit now, but I want a few of these regular ones too, because I don't need fast inserters on everything. If I put fast inserters on that yellow belt and it's not at the very end, basically what will end up happening is the furnaces that come below the fast inserter will get starved, which isn't optimal. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We probably need another drill, if I'm honest, or another 2 drills on iron, so let's go over. We are building those automatically now, so that is nice. So we'll grab this, so that gives us 2 drills. We can go ahead and expand the iron ore with another 2 and see how that looks, because we need more iron coming through in order to make this efficient. So not a problem necessarily, just something you kind of got to pay attention to how the factory's running in order to min-max your effectiveness and stuff like that. So no worries, we'll get those 2 placed, and I think that'll be enough. We've got 12 drills to 20 furnaces. That's probably about right. But anyway, I have been doing some research with the green, so I went ahead and got assembly machines Mark II. So we got the blue ones now. And then I also am doing the research for advanced material processing, which is for the steel furnace, which will be great. We're basically just waiting on green packs. The way this is set up, I believe these are supposed to be blue factories instead of, you know, the shitty ones that we've got. This was a light factory. I just took a look at the, whatchamacallit, the blueprint just to check. And so yeah, it is just for lamps, so not a big deal. Guess, well, you know what, that's fine. So we've got some lamps. I placed a couple of them down where the blueprint said to put them, just so, you know, we've got them, I guess, but not too worried about it. I do need another long arm inserter here. I missed that. So we can build some turrets too, I suppose. This would be more, these 2 machines right here would be more important if we were playing on regular mode, where you actually need to have defenses for your base. We're not, so it's not that big of a deal to us, but anyway, that's fine. So we've got this. I guess we could go logistics 2 maybe, or we could go engine. I think we'll go engine, actually. Then we'll do logistics 2 so we can get the reds going. But yeah, anyway, we are kind of pushing a little bit, doing okay. As far as blueprints go, I don't actually know what we want to do next. So I think we pulled off on this, right? So this is power. We can set that up later. Basic drills, basic smelter, red and green. No, that's not the one we pulled from. So jumpstart base is what we're looking for. I guess it's in here. Okay, so that's fine. I should actually put this back inside of the book, so it's where it's supposed to be. So this looks to be basically what we have, but it also adds steel into the mix, so I'm not too worried about that. We could look at science, potentially. I think this needs to be red-green. We could look at doing military science. This does take all blues. We don't have the research for military science yet, or the stuff for it, so we need to do some more research first, obviously. Same with chemical science. We don't have the stuff for it quite yet. Okay, so there's nothing out of that one that we really want. This can go back inside. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know what that does, honestly. Okay, so that's just for black in a smelter, blue in a smelter. So, I mean, we're going to be working towards blue science packs next. I'm just looking to see if there's one. So this does include the refineries, I suppose. So this actually might be worthwhile. Basically, you'll end up fueling it with copper, iron, and coal ores, all the ores on those, and then it'll produce what it needs in order to build everything else. So we still need to do research for engines. We still need to do research for blue science packs, red circuits, oil stuff, pump jacks. So there's a bunch of research we have to do before we can even start using that, really. So we'll just kind of wait and let stuff tick over, I guess, on research. Should be the plan. So I guess we could build this logistics factory. That might be worth doing. Basically, you supply it with iron and copper, and it will build all the basic machines and shit that you're going to want. That could be okay. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to let this tick over for the time being. I would like to get a few blue assemblers, though. I need steel is the only thing I'm really missing for that. So I guess let's start working on oil. So we need fluid handling, then we need oil processing, we need to get plastics, and we need to get sulfur processing, and we need to get advanced electronics here, and that will give us everything we need to do the blue science packs, which is the next step realistically. So not too bad. It looks like our iron is doing a little bit better. We probably could use some more drills getting ore, though. So let's do that. Let's get some more iron ore. We only have 2 drills, but that's okay. They are being created. It's just a relatively slow process because we don't have all the iron that we need in order to run the factory at full capacity. So that's fine. We'll probably need to expand power here shortly, would be my guess. So like if you click on your power pole, you can look. So we're using about 4 out of 5 8. So yeah, we are going to need to expand that. So let's just place down one of these and see if we can build some of these. So that's another 3. I really want more than that though. So we need to build some more pipes. We'll let that build a full stack of pipes. While it's doing that, we're going to go over here, and we need boilers. So, need pipes for boilers, but that's fine. We've got the furnaces set up, so 3 more boilers. I'm basically just going to double what we've got as far as the power is concerned. So we've got 6 of these steam engines going right now. If we go up to 12, that'll double our supply, which would be really nice. So that should be good enough. We'll kind of just work with this for now. I mean, we've got more than enough coal being pushed down here for this to be fine. I mean, we probably don't even need these boilers, to be honest. Like, you can... I think I am going to break... Well... You know what? We'll just stick to the design. It's fine. Not a big deal. That way, you know, everything will definitely be saturated on Steam, so I don't have to worry about it running out or whatever. And, yeah, we can kind of just forget about it once it's placed, so. I need to break this cable real quick. which kills power to everything. But that's alright. It's not a big deal. We'll be okay. Once we get the pulls placed back down, everything will be linked back up. There we go. Great. So Squeak Through lets me walk over pipes, which is the main reason why I have it installed. It sucks dick if you can't walk over pipes, in all honesty. So yeah, that's why I have that mod installed. Otherwise, like, I don't really need mods. I also have compact solars installed on here because it is kind of... if you're going to go with solar power, that's the best way to do it, in all honesty, because they do pretty damn good, all things considered. So this one is missing a blueprint, it kind of looks like. So put that back away. So, alright, that's fine. Let that kind of do its deal over there. We are now building up iron ore, so we've got enough drills. I think we've got enough iron production to run this relatively well, so once these kind of produce for a minute, this will start getting full. All the belts should end up full, relatively speaking, so that'll be nice. So, cool, this is kind of doing its deal. We could be buffering this copper, I guess. That is something we could do, so I'm going to throw a chest here. I'm going to build another filter inserter, and we're going to have it pick copper off of this line, just so we have a little bit of a buffer, anyway, of copper. Okay, so that kind of works. There are more drills. So I guess really what we should be looking at is where do we want to expand next as far as our ore mining is concerned. And honestly, we'll probably go up and try to use this iron ore is my guess, because it's a decent sized pile, all things considered. There is a copper line running through it, but that's a pretty easy fix. We can just take it out that way, because we're gonna need a shit ton, an absolute shit ton of whatchamacallits, the iron ore miners set up in order to run the factory ultimately, because you need a lot of iron ore in general to do stuff. So not a big deal. We'll get there. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab some of these inserters because I do like having fast inserters, if I'm honest. So we'll put that there, take that off. Sure, that's fine. I think I am just gonna make a trash chest right here and just kind of like dump some of this coal that I don't need more than anything. The rest of this stuff is kind of useful. This I will take. This I'll take. This I'll take. Cool. So this, I'm just resupplying on kind of some of the basic stuff, more or less, because it's good to have. I mean, the iron still isn't really keeping up, in all honesty. Should probably expand it even farther. But that's fine, we'll deal with that later. I guess sulfur is 150, plastic's 200, so we'll go sulfur first. Let that do its deal. I mean, if we start upgrading our furnaces, I guess, to this level, to steel, like, that would be good. So let's take a look. I think they do actually have a steel steel blueprint. So simple steel production, early game steel smelter. So I guess we just gotta kind of stack these a little bit. So basically this is gonna take iron and coal and run. So I'm kind of surprised, like, that's not the best production I've seen, in all honesty. I guess we could use maybe this one to set up another iron mine just for steel. Let me just look in these blueprints real quick and see if there's a better basic steel. Alright, so this is a basic steel. This is probably a little bit better than what we've got. So we'll set up steel over here, I guess. Might be pretty good. So steel comes out on that end, so we'll have steel coming out this way because the iron is right above. We'll move it a little bit closer so we don't need quite so many belts. But we will do like that. for a blueprint, I guess. And actually, we should put that back in where it goes, as opposed to in our inventory. Okay, so we should be able to do most of this, I would think. So I don't need that. This is going to be iron ore, I guess. I should have all the, like, splitters and tracks and shit like that I'm going to need. I would think, anyway. Like, we've got quite a bit. So, this splits like that. And like that. So let's go ahead, get this all placed. Kind of get everything set up. So I don't need those. Those are just to mark where the outputs are. So this will be the steel output. The first piece is probably making iron plates, is my guess. And then the reason for these, I think that's where you input coal, maybe? Kind of what it looks like, because these furnaces need coal to run, right? So we're going to need some coal from somewhere. So not a big deal. We should have plenty of coal miners, I think, even if we expand out like this. So I'm not too worried about coal. It's more about, do we have enough drills for everything else? Which we probably do. We probably do. But there's that. So that's kind of set up. I'm not 100% sure, like... So, I mean, the only thing with this is... So I guess let's throw down the splitter, because we need the iron plates for sure to get split. And then these are both for coal, is what it looks like. So I need coal going in here and here. And then... So I've got splitters here. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to put the iron and where I'm supposed to put the coal. Like if I bring the iron here, it'll be on the outside edge. It'll get split to the outside and it'll stay on the inside here. So that'll work for the iron. If I put coal on the inside, it'll go in on the inside and get split, and it'll be on the inside for this one. And then, I don't actually know. I wish they would fucking put a marker or something so I'd know where to connect the inputs. Like, that would be fucking amazing when they made blueprints. Like, I've seen it on some of the templates I've looked at. Like, they'll have a chest with whatever resource is supposed to go in each spot or whatever. And that works pretty good, because then at least you can see, alright, well, I need to put iron plates here and copper plates here or whatever. But this one, it's not that simple. So I think I honestly want to move these back one so they don't end up picking up the iron and coal from the first split. So, alright, coal is going to go in here. That's fine. And then I guess we just put iron in one end, coal in the other, like that. Sure. I don't know. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. We'll start plastic research in the meantime. I'm gonna lay out some drills, so 4 and 4. We'll probably throw one more drill on coal as well, just so we've got a little bit. So if we do it like this, it shouldn't necessarily matter all too much. So I'm going to go ahead and split off this coal belt again, but not like that, like this. We'll just run it over. And we'll just split it a couple times, I guess, so we can fill everything. So like, I'll bring it up this way and we'll split it here. And then I can run one track into this, and one track down like this. Oops, missed one. So it gets the coal in on that side. And then I've got to split it again in order to put the coal over here. So let's do this. We're going to need more coal miners for surezies in order to run everything. So we'll put another coal miner down just to up that production a little bit. And I guess what we could do is we could run a cheeky little splitter right here and send some of the coal from this line up over here. If we put it under the belt like this, we can put it into this splitter just so it has enough to kind of run this and everything, because the power generators, like, they've got way more coal than they'll ever fucking need. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna do this. It's gonna get a little bit messy belt wise, but that's okay. That's kind of why I like this game, because it gets a little messy with the fucking belts everywhere. But let's run this down here. We're gonna have to break this fucking tree, and here we go. Get our coal up on that side too. Alright, so we've got coal basically supplied. We can start getting the iron ore supplied as well. Not too difficult to do either. And we are going to need to expand this iron ore. Like, almost certainly we're going to have to expand this iron ore because there's so many fucking furnaces there that are going to need to be powered. But let's go ahead and bring our power over real quick and see if we can get the ore started at least. I'll go through and kind of just plonk down these power poles while we're here, because that's something easy that I know I have enough of to do. So we'll get them all placed, so this is ready to go. And then all we got to do is start putting down inserters and furnaces. Now I am going to need to get some more stone, I think, in order to build the furnaces for this, because it takes 48 of them, which is quite a bit of stone, in all honesty, because it's 5 stone for each one, so a few hundred stone, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and start some of the iron ore production. Oh, fuck. Why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that. It should be putting them each on their own respective side, is what should be happening there. But it's not, which I don't understand. So it's split like that, and then it should just split. No, it's not. Okay, well that's fucking dumb. We won't even input it there then. We will input it. Just push back the splitter a little bit. We'll just set it up like our other one, I guess. Run the coal in this way, the iron in this way, and then we don't have to worry about it. It will stay on its respective sides, because it has to stay on its respective sides. Otherwise, eventually the furnace will bottleneck. That's why this is critical, because it needs both resources, right? So I can't have that iron ore there. I can't have iron on this side of the belt, because that's where coal goes. And I need to clear this out because they got reversed, so... Okay, I think that fixed it, I think. Not 100%, but whatever. Let's fill in some furnaces. Damn it. Misclicked. And we're not going to worry about the steel side yet until we get all the iron kind of set up. Just because... Why don't those have power? What the hell? Alright, fine. There we go. Get it started anyway. At least a few of them. So, that's fine. I want to go pick up some more inserters. I also want to pick up some more drills. So, we'll pick up the drills. We only have 3 of them. But I can grab some inserters right off the end here. Just grab a few. Alright, that's probably not enough, but it'll be a start anyway. It'll be more than what I can cover with my furnaces. So, alright, relatively easy. And what we can do for the furnaces, just to make it a little bit easier, What you do is you take one drill and you go to a patch of stone with an assembler. And you just have it mine stone directly into the assembler to build furnaces. So we'll take these, and I'm gonna have to run a little bit of power to get there. I just want to look at that. So we're still doing fine on power production. That's good. We need to do advanced electronics, and then we can do red circuits. So let's split the power right here and go over to this stone first, I guess. I only need one drill for this because, like I said, you don't need a whole lot, but basically you do this, and this, and this, and you tell this to build furnaces. And this drill will mine stone and put it directly into here to make furnaces for you. You should also put down some sort of chest to store them with an inserter to fill up that inventory of furnaces. I am going to limit it to there because having 100 furnaces is quite a bit. We probably won't need more than that. So anyway, we're going to come back next time and finish up that steel production facility. Hopefully by then we'll have all the researches done so we can start blue science. But if you enjoyed the episode today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.